Gold has fascinated humanity for thousands of years. Kings fought wars for it. Empires rose and fell because of it. Even today, gold is treated as the ultimate symbol of value. But here's the shocking truth. Gold is not from Earth. It wasn't formed inside our planet. It wasn't created when Earth was born. In fact, gold is older than Earth itself. Every ring, every coin, every bar of gold you've ever seen was forged in one of the most violent events the universe can produce. Not during the Big Bang, but long before the Earth even existed. So where did gold really come from? And the bigger question humans have asked for centuries, can we create gold ourselves? To answer that, we must travel far beyond Earth to exploding stars, colliding neutron stars, and the very limits of physics. Why gold did not form on Earth? To understand gold, we must understand atoms. Gold is a heavy element, much heavier than carbon, oxygen, or iron. And here's a fundamental rule of physics. Earth cannot create heavy elements like gold. Inside Earth's core, there is heat, there is pressure, but there is not enough energy to fuse atoms into gold. Nuclear fusion, the process that creates elements, requires extreme conditions. Conditions only found in stars. Even the sun cannot make gold. This part surprises many people. Our sun creates energy by fusing hydrogen into helium. Larger stars can fuse elements up to iron, but iron is the limit. Creating elements heavier than iron requires more energy than fusion produces, so normal stars cannot make gold, not even giant ones. So where does gold come from? Gold is formed during catastrophic cosmic events, events so powerful they briefly rewrite the laws of matter. Two main sources exist. Neutron star collisions. Neutron stars are the collapsed cores of massive stars. They are incredibly dense. A teaspoon of neutron star material would weigh billions of tons on Earth. When two neutron stars collide, extreme pressure, extreme neutron density, extreme energy. Atoms are flooded with neutrons. This allows heavy elements to form rapidly. Gold, platinum, uranium, in just seconds. Scientists confirmed this in 2017 when detectors observed a neutron star collision and the resulting heavy element signatures. 2. Rare supernova conditions. Some supernovae can also produce heavy elements, but this is rare and still debated. Neutron star collisions are now considered the primary source of gold. How did gold reach Earth? After these cosmic explosions, heavy elements scatter through space, they mix into gas clouds, new stars and planets form. Earth formed from this recycled material, which means every piece of gold on Earth is stellar debris, older than our planet, older than our sun. Why gold is rare on Earth? Gold is rare not because it's valuable because it's rare. Most of Earth's gold sank toward the core during planetary formation. What we mine today is only a tiny fraction that remained near the surface. The alchemist's dream. For centuries, humans tried to turn other metals into gold. Alchemy failed, but modern science asks the question again, not with magic, but with physics. In the next part, we'll answer the question directly. Can humans actually create gold? And if we can, why it may never make us rich?
Can science really create gold? And why it changes nothing? For thousands of years, humans dreamed of making gold. Alchemists believed that with the right formula, lead could be transformed into treasure. They were wrong. But strangely, they were also not entirely wrong. The atomic truth alchemists didn't know. Alchemy failed because it misunderstood matter. Gold is not a chemical state. It is an element, and elements are defined by the number of protons in their nucleus. Gold has 79 protons. Lead has 82. To turn lead into gold, you don't need heat. You need to change the nucleus itself. That means nuclear physics. Yes, humans have created gold. Modern science has achieved what alchemists never could. In particle accelerators, scientists have transformed atoms of mercury and lead into gold. This has happened in laboratories using machines like those at CERN. By smashing atomic nuclei at extreme energies, protons can be knocked out. Remove exactly the right number, and the atom becomes gold. So why aren't we rich? Because creating gold this way is absurdly impractical. Here's why. 1. The cost is astronomical. Producing a single atom of gold requires enormous energy, massive infrastructure, and highly controlled environments. The electricity alone costs more than the gold is worth, by many orders of magnitude. 2. The quantity is microscopic. Scientists can create a few atoms of gold, not grains, not grams, atoms. You could do this for years and still not have enough gold to see with your eyes. It is radioactive. Artificially created gold atoms are often unstable. They decay quickly. They are not suitable for jewelry, storage, or trade. So, yes, humans can technically make gold, but not in any way that matters economically. Why this still matters? If it doesn't make money, why do scientists do it? Because it proves something profound. It shows that elements are not magical. Matter is transformable, and the universe follows rules we can test. What once required exploding stars can now be imitated in a tiny, controlled way by human technology. Gold's real value was never its price. Gold is valuable not because it is shiny, but because it is rare, stable, and difficult to obtain. The universe itself had to nearly tear itself apart to create it. That history is what makes gold special. The final reality. Gold is not from Earth. It is not from the Big Bang. It is not something we can manufacture at will. It is the fossil of cosmic violence, a souvenir from dead stars and colliding neutron cores. In the final part, we'll zoom out even further and answer the biggest question of all. Why does the universe make gold at all? And what does that say about our own existence?
Why the universe had to explode to create gold. To understand gold, we have to accept a difficult truth. The universe is not gentle. Everything beautiful we see was born from violence. Stars burn, galaxies collide, space itself tears and reshapes. Gold is the result of that chaos. The Big Bang was only the beginning. The Big Bang did not create gold. It created the simplest ingredients: hydrogen, helium, a trace of lithium. That's it. No iron, no silver, no gold. The universe needed time and stars. Stars are element factories, but with limits. Inside stars, nuclear fusion builds heavier elements. Hydrogen becomes helium, helium becomes carbon, carbon becomes oxygen. In massive stars, this continues, up to iron. But iron is a wall. Beyond iron, fusion no longer releases energy, it consumes it. So the universe needed something more extreme, something violent. Enter the most extreme objects known. When massive stars die, they collapse. Some become black holes, others become neutron stars. These objects pack more mass than the sun
into a sphere the size of a city. They are made almost entirely of neutrons, matter pushed beyond normal physics. When neutron stars collide, occasionally, two neutron stars orbit each other, spiraling closer, faster, until they collide. In that instant, temperatures exceed billions of degrees. Neutron density becomes overwhelming. Space-time itself ripples. This environment allows atoms to capture neutrons rapidly. This is called the R process. It is the only known process capable of creating gold efficiently. Gold does not form slowly. It forms in seconds, in violence. Gold is proof of cosmic destruction. Every atom of gold on Earth was forged in one of these collisions, scattered across space, mixed into clouds of gas and dust, eventually becoming part of our sun, our planet, our bodies. Yes, trace amounts of gold exist inside you right now. Why the universe makes gold at all? The universe doesn't make gold on purpose. It makes it as a consequence, a byproduct of physics pushed to its limits. Gold exists because matter was forced into impossible conditions, because stars died, because gravity won. The deeper meaning: gold is rare because the universe had to work very hard to create it. That rarity is written into the laws of physics. This is why gold has always symbolized permanence, value, power. It does not corrode. It does not decay easily. It survives time, just like the events that created it. The final thought: humans can shape metals. We can mine gold. We can even create a few atoms of it. But we cannot recreate the cosmic violence that truly gives gold its meaning. Gold is not just a metal. It is evidence that the universe is capable of unimaginable extremes, and that even from destruction, something enduring can emerge.